You're listening to The Ranch Sit-Down with your host, Shayne Hollinger.
Well, they are playing at Billy Bob's, Texas tonight for the first of two nights. Randy Rogers and Wade Bowen Hold My Beer Tour is back. How are you, boys?
Well rested.
Yeah, I'm sure. You've done a
Yes.
couple of nights already, haven't you?
We've been on the road.
Oh, the hangovers hurt more than they used to.
It's funny. We used to only take one tour bus. Now we take two because
We hate
Can't
each
stand
other.
each other?
yeah, it's like the Eagles or
Stay
whatever.
away from stay away from
Right.
separate dressing rooms. Don't talk to each other. We go on
Until
stage.
you get on stage.
Truth is, Wade comes over to my bus and hangs out because his bus is like party central.
Yeah.
What, you
It
got a
has
bunch
been
of
the
kids
last
on
two
yours?
nights.
You got a bunch of kids on your bus?
No, I get a lot more fans, a lot more friends that come out when I play shows with Randy. You know, so.
I could see them coming to your bus. Yeah, I could see that.
Hey man, how you doing?
Who's that
Where's
guy?
Randy? Where's Randy? I want to see him. How's he doing?
It's like a never-ending tab at the liquor store. We just keep stalking the bus and randos that we don't even hardly know come and drink all of our stuff.
Well, yeah, I think it's the one of the cool parts of this tour is that, you know, I really do believe 1 + 1 = 3, you know, and the two of us getting together and playing shows. I mean, obviously we have so much fun together, but it's really cool to see our friends and family and the people in the crowd. I mean, it feels like an event when we come through town, and then
Yeah.
you feel it backstage too on the buses as well, not just out front. And so it's just fun. I mean, we've joked around for years. It's crazy we make money at this, you know, for
Right.
doing this tour because we have so much fun. But it is almost like a vacation for us. We just, you know, we live 2 minutes from each other, and this is our favorite time of year to like get away and hang out and be on
Right.
vacation together. So
Well, it's got to be
fun.
cool on a weekend like this where you're playing the same venue 2 nights in a row, too.
Yeah, it's much more relaxing, and we get to enjoy
It's like
it.
we're baseball players. We get to stay in the same town.
God, we wish we could do this everywhere, right? Just
Yeah.
camp
If you
out for
if
4
you were a
days.
baseball player, what position would you be?
I would probably be riding the pine. I wasn't very good.
That's the best answer. you
That
can
is
be
a
on the-
great
I'd be
answer.
on the bench.
Right.
Team mascot, maybe.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to lose. Yeah.
Don't put me in.
I
Coach.
mean, growing up in Johnson County, Cleburne, Texas, Yellow Jackets,
What's up?
shout out. I tried out for baseball, and let's just say it didn't go well.
No.
Could not hit the old curveball.
oh, you needed Joe Boo.
Yeah.
Wow, a major league reference.
go.
Well done.
You're
man.
welcome.
Yeah,
You're
so
welcome for that.
I reverted to the guitar
Uh-huh.
at about 14 years old, and that worked out
I think it worked.
much better.
And his
Hopefully
brother
one-
played football. He was the athlete.
Yeah, my brother had all the
He got all the
athletic
looks.
genes.
but he can't play guitar.
Oh, his singing is absolutely horrid.
Yeah, see,
horrendous.
that's
It's horrible.
good.
He got all the athleticism and the good looks, and Randy got the rhythm.
Right.
Yeah, have you seen me dance? I'm a great
You
dancer.
are a great dancer, man. He loves to dance.
You ever seen him roll his hips like an enchilada?
Yes,
pretty,
I have.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah,
He's
Brady
not shy to
Black,
do it, too.
our fiddle player, he actually rolls his hips way better than anybody else on stage, I think.
Yeah, I think Brady probably, embraces the dancing thing naturally with the way he
Ladies
plays
love
fiddle.
Brady, that's all I'm saying.
He's wiry.
Everybody loves Brady.
That's what it is. So you guys just released another duo album, Volume 3 of Hold My Beer.
Yeah,
Is there going to be a Volume 4? Are we just going to keep this thing going?
Yeah.
Volume 4 next year.
Why not?
Yeah, until
Really?
people start
Yep.
booing us on stage or something weird like that. I mean, all this stuff about these artists complaining that they're getting things thrown at them on
Right.
stage, I'm like, where have you been for the last 23
Right.
years? It's been happening
If you're,
almost every night to us. Did we complain? No.
I got hit with a fireball, one of those mini fireball bottles. I got hit with one of those in the face last weekend.
jeez.
It's all part of the experience. But yeah, they're all of a sudden act like it's a big deal. It's like, man, we've been getting hit
Right.
for 25 years.
Yeah, you can't see it because the lights or whatever. You
Mhm.
never know what's coming at you.
So it's just
I was
there.
really mad the other day, and then it was a brawl.
Bras are better.
Yeah.
Bras are better than booze.
Depends on the bra, though.
I was mad until I
A
looked
big
down.
old bra with an underwire, it's deadly.
It was a push-up, bro.
Wade, why'd you throw your bra at him?
Dang it. I didn't think he saw me.
So, like, how did the idea of y'all doing a duo like this come about?
Well, I think it's been embedded in country music for years and years, right? Like
Mhm.
our heroes, Merle Haggard, George Jones, Waylon Willie, Mo and Joe.
Mhm.
It's not like we came up with this idea. It's I think it's a creative outlet, really. As songwriters,
Right.
we wrote every song on this album. We wrote every song on Volume 4. It's just a way for us to, get together and say something different than what you would normally say if you were trying to write a Wade Bowen record or a Randy record.
Right.
Yeah, and we started off being buddies playing acoustic shows and said, hey man, let's go do some shows together, and that's where it started. Just us and our guitars playing acoustic shows, and then we were like, man, we need to name this thing and start branding it, and maybe it'll turn into something. And it really did kind of before our eyes, without us either planning it or knowing that it was going to happen. We just were having fun being buddies, and it was a good outlet for us back in the day to just go play shows together. Like I said, it was vacation then, and it still is vacation now because we have so much fun. And
Right.
plus, you only have to play half the time because Randy plays the other half.
That's great. Yeah.
Let's try to make Wade play a little bit more than me, though.
Yeah.
Play really short songs.
Yeah.
I got this 2-minute one.
I don't
good.
tell long stories or anything. What's funny, too, because, the way it really started was, when the acoustic shows and the guitar pulls and things started happening back 15 years ago, we would play with other people that we won't name, but we didn't have as much fun as we had when we played with each other, right? So, because we both like to golf, we like to tear it up at night, we like to have fun and have a lot of the same similar interests. And
Right.
so it was easy for us to go do an acoustic show together rather than, somebody who maybe you didn't get along with too well or didn't have as much in common with. And so then we started writing songs, right? And then, we realized that we wrote similar and we're comfortable with also writing with a third party if somebody wants to come in and write with us. And, it's just, it was actually really natural progression of a friendship into a business relationship. And, we got smart a few years back and copyrighted Hold My Beer and Watch This. We did all the legal work to make sure that we were protected. And we have this brand. And, of course, we've thought about and talked about through all these years of, launching a clothing line, and there's so many things you can do with it. But as you know, life moves pretty fast, and raising children and being on the road as much as we have to be on the road to make a living, some of those plans are still in the works. But it's always a work in progress, and I'm proud to share it with Wade. I think we've created something really unique. I think the songs stand out. I think they're really well written songs, and we've been both our worst critics. If I write something and it's not for this project, he immediately tells me, hey, look, this doesn't fit. We've been really smart about who we co-write with.
Right.
Been really smart about what we want to say, how we want to present it. So it's been a fun project for years.
You guys are so busy, like you're talking about all the time. Where do you even find time to write these songs?
Book it. It's just like anything else.
Yeah,
Like
make it
on Thursday, you got a dentist appointment. You have to go to the dentist.
Same with the tour. The tour is really difficult to book because that's why we do so few shows.
Right.
It's they're so busy playing the Randy Rogers Band, and Wade Bowen, our side is busy working harder than we've ever worked. And so when you start talking about now you're trying to book a third tour, it's a kind of a nightmare. But through the years, we've somehow just forced it and made time for it. And the first record really wasn't even planned at all. We went in the studio to do like 2 or 3 songs, and it
Just
came
kept
out with
going.
a whole record because we were having so much fun. And then in the second one, we kind of thought it through a little bit more. And then this last one, this current one we just released is, we produced this on our own. We wrote every song. And so we have a really good grasp of what we're doing now. And it's really fun. It really is a good creative outlet because I think, we have a lot of similar writing styles. We write a lot about loneliness and goodbye and heartbreak and the things that make country music great. But as Randy mentioned, all those people that have done, Poncho and Lefty and the George Jones and Haggard and Willie and Waylon, all of those people, and Mo and Joe that kind of did side projects, did side projects for albums. They really, it's an outlet to kind of be a little cheesy, which we don't really do enough of in our careers. And we have a lot of fun. And so this gives us a chance to kind of write some fun songs, write some buddy songs, write some drinking songs, and do things that we definitely probably wouldn't do with our band.
That's what I've always said. It's not bro country, it's buddy country.
It's buddy country.
That's
Yeah.
really what it is.
I'll take that.
Beer buddy country.
Little buddy country.
Little buddy country.
Little buddy country.
You gonna put that on a clothing line too?
Yeah,
There it is. You got it.
It's the next T-shirt.
LLC. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let's put that up.
Yeah, if you go back and think about like all the places we've been together too, we've taken this tour at West Coast, East Coast, been through the Midwest. We've got to see a large part of the world together as friends too, which has been really great.
That is kind of cool.
All you need is one good friend, right? So,
Yeah.
You guys wrote a song with Red Aikens. We ain't the only ones. That is so well written, man. Because like you can envision every artist that you're talking about, their thing. You can see it. We've all seen it.
Yeah.
Cody's got a cigarette on the end of his guitar, and Co's drinking champagne, and Casey's talking stuff. It's like
Yeah.
it's genius. That was so fun.
Yeah, we got a lot of text messages and phone calls from everybody. And,
It was like a roast in a song.
A few people didn't reach out. So. But I did. I was in the Austin airport the other day. I ran into Ray Wiley Hubbard, and I was like, "Hey, did you hear your shout out?" And he's like, "Oh man, I loved it. Thank you so much."
Yeah, that was good.
So,
Yeah, it's a fun song to write because we actually had about half that many people in the original version,
Really?
and we're like, man, we gotta include more people. We're gonna
Yeah.
hurt people's feelings if we don't, and so we like doubled it, almost tripled it.
Yeah,
we
really.
squeezed so many in there, and then we started thinking of all the people that we didn't,
Right.
the list goes on and on, like Aaron Watson, Jason Boland, all our buddies that we still left out. It's just hard to fit everybody in, but. Whether you're in the song or not, everyone knows what we're talking about and how much fun we had writing. And Rhett is, he's become a good close friend the last few years, and to write with him is so much fun. And this is totally up his alley for humor. I mean, he gets it, and
Really?
and it's really cool for him to like be in the room and like think of this. We were all kind of I think it was kind of your idea and Rhett's together, and then we just kind of took it and ran with it, and it's been really fun. This is our first week to play it live, and it's cool. It's like,
wow!
to like see it and
people
see
are
the crowd
singing along
respond.
too.
Yeah,
So thank you, by the way. Ranch.
Yeah,
Thank
You're
you for
welcome.
that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so it was really funny that day that we wrote because I have a condo in Nashville that Wade and I used to share. And now Wade got big time on me and went and got a nicer condo. So
Apparently, he has his own bus. Too.
So Wade's got this nicer condo, and so he makes me come
we
over
no
to
longer
his.
share a bus. We no longer share a condo. We just hate each other.
You guys are turning into the Eagles.
Wade's got this nicer condo, whatever, downtown, and so
Whoop-de-doo.
yeah, so I go
Got
over there.
locks.
So I go over there to write, and because Wade insists that we come to his place,
Gosh, here we go.
So we're waiting on Mr. Red Atkins to come in, and Josh Abbott is Wade's roommate now. He dumped me for Abbott. So Abbott's like in the
I
shower
can
or
see
something.
that. He's a snuggler.
So Rhett comes in.
Yeah.
Rhett comes in, and Wade and I start talking about this idea. We ain't the only ones.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's a lot of fools like us, and there's all these other musicians. And so Rhett does not know that Abbott is there at the condo. And so here comes Abbott out of the shower, and Rhett's like, what is this?
What's that? Where am I?
He's like, how many of you Texas boys are here?
What? Who else is coming around the corner?
Who
Kevin
else is
Fowler?
here? Yeah. And so that's actually where it came from. It's just like, man, we should write a song about that. Like all you guys down there that have so much fun together and
Just talk
do
smack
what you
about
do.
everybody we know.
Yeah,
No.
it's fun to write and it's really fun to sing. And it's, we don't play these with our bands, so it's fun to get out here for the first time and play them and think about each one when we're singing them. It's like, oh yeah, they probably are right there. Jinx is putting on his hat and glasses somewhere, and Casey's probably talking, what? And
Right.
it's fun.
In
It's really
Montana
fun.
somewhere, probably.
Yeah, he's in
Yeah,
Montana.
right.
That's right. He is.
That
From
is-
Cowboy Bar, and the list goes on. And then I love it. It's so much fun.
I feel like you guys could do like 7 or 8 different versions of that song.
Oh, 100%. We figured that we were going to get a bunch of hate for not including several people, but,
You remember the Gary P. Nunn, Austin Pickers song where he name calls and then he's got, forgive me for leaving some people out because our
Right.
DJ friends only have 2.5 minutes. That's kind of
Yeah.
where you are with that.
Yeah, for sure.
we
Just
should
blame
have.
it on the DJs.
I
There you
thought
go.
about doing that. Actually, I called Wade before it came out and said, should we just film a disclaimer before this thing comes out and be like, look, we'll list you all right now, but,
Turn into
Even if you do that, you're going to leave someone out.
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
we're lucky. We're pretty lucky to have a lot of really good friends and a lot of people in this scene that tear it up and have fun and work so hard. That's really what the song's about. Is There's a lot of people out there working, making a living, playing music. Let's show let's do a tribute to everybody in the work ethic that we all have.
Absolutely. So you guys have got basically 4 albums done now. So it's just all Hold My Beer songs and shows now.
Well, we play a few, quote unquote hits, although Wade doesn't have very many.
Right.
But yeah.
I got like 1.5.
My band gets mad at me. They're like, "Do not play In My Arms Instead. Do not play Kiss Me in the Dark.
Really?
That should be only at our shows." I'm like, "Leave me alone. This is my show."
Right.
Yeah, but we mix it up, a few covers, and yeah, we have a good time. I've
Yeah,
actually really enjoyed, like, if you're listening and, want to see this show this year, please come out, because I feel like, not that we're older now and grown up or we're more responsible, because we're not.
We're way less responsible.
We've got it down, though. I really think this year's show, the way we're doing it, is unique, and it's different than we've ever done it before. And I really think it's a great representation of the collaboration, the friendship, the music, the songs, and it's lighthearted, and it's definitely a break from your, horrible day if you had one.
Right. Randy Rogers, Wade Bowen, Hold My Beer and Watch This Tour. Night 1 of 2 at Billy Bob's tonight. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us, man.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. Thanks for playing the songs.
Yeehaw!
This has been The Ranch Sit Down. To hear more, check out our free app. Just search for 95.9 The Ranch or find it wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. New episodes every week.